Alright, so here's another fun fanfiction idea for you guys. This one is a crossover between Avatar Last Airbender and Mortal Kombat. Yep, Avatar versus Mortal Kombat. So this story is pretty much kind of straightforward. Shao Kahn has invaded the Four Nations, but in order to legitimize his invasion, he has to do a tournament. He has to do a tournament in order to claim, and if he wins the tournament, or one of his champions win the tournament, then he gets to invade the Four Nations. Also, if you're wondering where in continuity, Avatar continuity, this is specifically, this is right after Season 3. Like, this is in the nebulous 70-year timeline between the show's end and Legend of Korra. So in this story, the gang literally has to find fighters to join in this tournament because they realize this Shao Kahn guy, I don't even think Aang could beat him. Like, he has this army that makes the Fire Nation look like a joke. Like, seriously, we need to stop him here and now, or we are shit-canned. Straight up shit-canned. So what they have to do is, obviously, they've got a bunch of fighters already. They got Aang, Katara, Sokka, Toph, Zuko, and yeah, they've got that. And they've also got Suki, Mei, Ty Lee. They also convince Iroh to join the cause. They also have, they round up anyone they can. They round up, Pipsqueak and the Duke, Haru. They find everyone they can. But then it's kind of real that Zuko kind of makes this realization of, what if it's not enough? What if we need someone with a killing edge as well? And they're like, no, we know you're going with the Zuko. No. Just like, no, not her. So Zuko, yes, he goes to Azula and basically says, look, this Shao Kahn guy, he's real. He's real. He is the real deal. And I know you're probably going to say, like, oh, I'll just join him and destroy you, Zuzu. It's not going to go like that. And besides, I know you don't want to share power with any outsider. If you really wanted to, if you really still want to kill me and take over the Fire Nation and rule without anyone's help, you'll help us for the time being. So he gets at Azula's ego, basically saying, look, no, do you want someone else to kill me and rule what you think is rightfully yours? He gets in Azula's head, essentially, and she's like, you son of a bitch, I'm in. So Azula begrudgingly joins the team, and also they get help because what happens is that Roku calls out to Aang, and he says, join us in the spirit world. We need to have a little chat here. So Aang goes to the spirit world, to talk to Avatar Roku, and what happens is that they're not alone. Who comes in is Raiden. Raiden just shows up in the spirit world, and he's like, hey, so listen, I know Shao Kahn, he's bad news, and I spoke to my leaders, the Elder Gods, and in return, we want to help you. So I know some guys on my world that can help you, and we can help extend your numbers to help fight Shao Kahn's army, essentially. We can help you fight his warriors. So that's what happens. Raiden comes back to the Four Nations, now with Liu Kang, Sonya, Kitana, Jax, Nightwolf, a lot, basically the main hero crew of Mortal Kombat. So when the tournament again begins, it is a straight-up Mortal Kombat type fight, because Shao Kahn can't physically be there. He can't really be there yet because of rules. So who does go is, of course, Shang Tsung, and Shang Tsung, and they're like, okay, if we find someone to beat Shang Tsung, then he can't cross over. If we defeat Shang Tsung, if we at least defeat Shang, then Shao Kahn and his army can't take us on. So in here, I wanted to have it be like a tournament and just have some really cool fights. And that, like I said, this was supposed to be a really straightforward kind of thing. It was just supposed to be a fun, straightforward, just straight up fight video, fight story, where it kind of moves like a tournament, where you defeat one, you move up, or defeat somebody else, you move up. So that's how it kind of goes. So I wanted to have some cool fights in here throughout. Like, Ty Lee takes on Reptile, and she narrowly defeats Reptile because, yeah, she realized that, oh shit, he can camouflage. So, she manages to beat him by getting him right in the, like, he cloaks and is about to sneak up and, like, bite her throat out or something. And Ty Lee spins around and gets him right in the throat, and he's just, like, goes down. He's, like, just stunned, and he's like, ah, how did you know I was there? Turns out Ty Lee took some lessons from Toph. And, yeah, in some of the Dark Horse comics that followed Avatar Last Airbender, we do know that Toph hangs out with Ty Lee a lot. So in here I had it that Ty Lee basically says, Toph taught me to listen, to listen. And you breathe through your mouth, dude. So I heard you coming a mile away. So she beats Reptile. You also had, like, some other fun fights, like Tremor takes on... Tremor and Toph take each other on, because obviously you'd have to have Toph and Tremor fight. There was also, not that, Sub-Zero was on their side, but that Katara and Sub-Zero were forced to fight. So, Sub-Zero actually is like, look, I'm more experienced of fighting these kind of bad guys, Katara, so why don't you let me advance? You can just throw the fight and you won't have to. And Katara's like, it's my world, jackass. I think I get to advance if, despite your say-so. And he's like, alright, we're doing this. So Katara and Sub-Zero fight, and Sub-Zero proceeds to trounce her. Well, I wouldn't say trounce or beat her badly. It's just that Sub-Zero has way more experience, but Katara actually surprises him multiple times. Like, he was like, are you sure you're not a cryomancer? Because holy shit. Like, Katara actually gets some good shots in, but inevitably Sub-Zero defeats her, and when Shang Tsung calls to finish her, Sub-Zero's like, nah, dude, here, Aang, he'll, I'm sorry, that's not how it was supposed to go. Also some other fun ones, like, of course, Zuko versus Scorpion. You also had, like, there are some deaths, though. I will say there are some deaths, because what happens is that Haru is forced to fight. Haru takes on Aaron Black, and Aaron, despite Haru's earthbending, guns him down right in front of everybody. You also had Suki. She actually she actually loses to Kano, but thankfully he doesn't kill her. Thankfully Kano doesn't kill Suki, but you also had Sonya versus June, the bounty hunter. And, yeah, it ended with Aang taking on Shang Tsung, which is a mindfuck for him, because Shang more or less made himself look like Gyatso and all that, and just kind of tripped Aang up several times. But Aang eventually did overcome that and defeat Shang Tsung and stop Shao Kahn from coming to the Four Nations. So, there you go. Just a fun little quick video, and like I said, it's straightforward. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of this Avatar versus Mortal Kombat story? Did you guys like it, hate it? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.